Alright,
countdown.
the streaming has begun.
Alright, go. I told him to go.
And here we have it, FM6 versus Termination Squad. Finally.
What's up, guys? So yeah, the map is Yale to Trinity. We have FM6 is in blue and Termination Squad is in red. We already have them moving. We have commentating with us. Luke's streaming. I'm commentating. We have U-Bullet from ARCL. He's a newcomer.
Nice to meet you guys. Hello.
This. And then Zelians is here as well.
What's up?
I think it's gonna be a pretty good matchup today. We got two pretty known squads. Not the most known, but definitely considerable in terms of combat. So we're gonna see some good stuff out of this. We're already seeing Intersplinee taking some damage real quick.
From a zombie. And jingash can already kind of see, he can see the name tags, or we can see the name tags of conceptually kind of moving into the complex. I don't know if they can really, if you can see them yet.
You've seen it before. Intersplinee looks like he's going to stay back towards Trinity and kind of try and hold off if the battle eventually comes back there.
Yeah.
So definitely a good play to bring the players in kind of a definite movement. It looks like they've come up with a plan before.
Oh, Bank getting shot. Who's that?
Stats to grade is off, Luke. Turn stats to grade on.
Yep. Bang dropped down to yellow so far.
Yeah, modernRexX got some nice shots in there.
Yeah, it looks like Modern is going to try and get more shots in conceptually here.
He's got a pretty good spot for the
From what I've seen, modernRexX is pretty good at sniping battles.
Yeah, he's got that iconic M14, which is he can definitely tap if he gets the chance.
I've seen from the 3 I think of season 2 I've commentated and streamed. Seems like almost every single person uses an M14 now.
Yeah, like everyone uses the M14. I don't know what happened. What happened to the G36?
It's just a overall powerful weapon. We seen Fog just kind of dropped out there, so we're definitely going to see some more sniping coming out of these guys.
Yeah, Monkey's scanning the horizon. He may see Ansetix soon.
And we got Jingash hiding behind the rock. He could get shots on Bank if he tries to peek.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Someone use a different gun than the M14 because honestly, I really don't think it's that good if all of your team is an M14 or has M14.
Yeah, the hipfire is not that good, but I guess in Reborn there's not as much CQC.
Yeah, if it gets to CQC, M14 is definitely not going to perform as well as some other 7.62 guns.
And plus, the M14's recoil is pretty high, and there's really no controlling recoil in APOC. I mean, you could get lucky, but it goes left, right, and downs, or in.
I don't know. I've seen some pretty good players. Like I know Esteban's really good at hitting 3 taps on people, especially from medium range.
Yeah.
But I guess this makes the match, I guess, a little bit more balanced because everyone's using the same exact thing.
I think
as long as the recoil goes up and not to the left or right, it's pretty good. But you know, with the G36. When you're shooting, you don't have to really worry about if it goes left or right. So recoil.
Yeah, you do have the advantage with the G36 since there's less recoil and you can pull that cursor down really quick and get additional shots.
Yeah, less damage, but a lot more controllability.
Yeah, I see a tactic. I see a tactic come up pretty frequently where people try and hide behind stuff and peek every now and then. When you have a G36 like that, you can get quick shots off really fast. The only disadvantage is the lack of damage over the M14.
Ooh, conceptually getting shot. Probably from Jingash by the looks of it. modernRexX getting sniped.
Yeah, I saw that
behind
position.
the barn.
It's a good position by Jingash. He actually could get shots coming out of this tent here on conceptually.
They actually made it out pretty well. Oh, but he's
conceptually is gonna take shots.
This is a good map.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of a no man's land in the middle, but as long as the teams work around it, there's like a few complexes on the outside of that. I think they'll be able to get this done pretty efficiently. Whichever team decides to use good strategy. Inter, are you serious, mate?
Yeah, Inter doesn't seem to be in the best spot behind the tree, but seems to be like a little bit of him is peeking out.
I think the. All right, never mind.
I think you could hit maybe.
Yeah, we might see some cross map battle between Jingash and Intersplinee, both at Rock and Tree.
But if he's going AFK, he should have been more, I guess, maybe behind the tree, because you can see a little bit of him peeking out.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, also you see a lot of people, almost everyone, using the SUSAT, which wasn't really a thing a decent amount of time ago. Like last year in ARCL Season 1, there was a wide variety of guns, and most people used either the CC or the ACOG. But I think,
Yeah, it looks like Interspline's taking our advice here and going a little bit farther back and out of that kind of exposed position. I don't know. Now he's heading back.
Oh, Jingash tried to hit conceptually, but he moved out of the way. Monkey getting shot. Healing up with the bullet bag now.
Yeah, we might see a battle between Ansetix and Owen Sis 2 and Monkey here. They have the upper advantage.
And Bank, he almost has their north flank there.
Oh, Monkey
Oh,
taken down to
Monkey.
red, hiding behind that tree.
Man,
also got Ansetix down to yellow.
and
Yeah,
Monkey could have been
Ansetix
gone
is...
there.
At least he has Owen Sis there, but I think Owen Sis should try and get to the other side of that red house and maybe try and get better shots, not just
Good
stand in the
damage.
open. Bang, taking shots now. Okay, Bank's actually using the MK17, unlike most people were
Really?
seeing with the M14. So he could put a twist on the CQC battle here, because that's definitely going to perform better than the M14.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, definitely.
definitely a well-rounded weapon. Oh, Owen is now waiting for Ansetix to peek instead of Monkey.
It'd be cool if there was a feature where like you could click and then you can go into first person and you could see them like aim down.
That would be pretty cool.
'Cause if
You
he's
kind of
using
can,
it-
but yeah, it's
Yeah,
definitely
but-
not as good as it.
yeah.
If it
You could actually see where they were aiming. That'd be amazing.
yeah, select lines. That would be incredible.
you can see this guy.
Exactly like in CSGO.
Oh, modernRexX actually has a back to his original spot.
He's shooting.
And
He's trying to
Aesthetics
shoot.
taking shots again from Owen Sis.
Conceptually
Modern's
being
got
shot
a
as
huge
well.
shot.
Oh,
Oh,
modernRexX getting
modernRexX
down to
almost
red.
dead.
That was close.
Wow, Modern all the way
Conceptually
down to
almost got
red.
him.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about with the peeking and all that. You can really very quickly get double headshot, and then you're down to red like that.
Actually, quite surprised by Conceptually's spot because he's got those like little windows that he can use to his advantage.
The thing is that as soon as he peeks, his head is the only target, so modernRexX has an easier time getting headshots.
It's still a smaller target overall.
I know. I just find it when I play APOC, I just find it easier when only they're headshotting because there's no other place that I can shoot them. It's only their head. So
Yeah, you won't think to shoot at the body or just hit him. You'll think just to hit the head.
Yeah.
That's the only thing you can.
Especially when they're in the head glitch and all you can see is their head. It's very
Yeah.
easy to get those two headshots on them, and then the additional body shot if you need.
oChippy aiming down sights at modernRexX, but he cannot hit him. He's way too far.
Interspline is back to that tree. I don't think he's probably going to move anytime soon. I mean, unless he flanks back to Trinity.
Oh, Jingash hit Conceptually. Both modernRexX and Jingash have a good sight towards Conceptually because he's kind of stuck at the tent.
Yeah, definitely. I don't think he can get away from the tent without being killed. I mean, I think it's possible, but he's gonna have to take him off guard.
Yeah, even if he tries to make a run for those crates there, he's going to get shot at least once by Jingash. He's got him locked down.
And he's pretty close too, so that makes it easier, I'd say.
Yeah.
Ansetix taking some shots again from Monkey.
Looks as though Owen Sess is going to try and take a flank of some sort to get up on towards Bank.
Oh, oChippy just got on the roof, but Chris might have a shot on.
Ooh, Chippy,
Oh,
Chippy's
Chippy
dead.
already taken out just like
Terrible
that.
decision getting on the roof.
Who's that by?
That was Chris.
I think it was either Chris or person to his right.
No, it was Chris. I saw.
Beautiful.
Yeah, Chris is just hanging back there over at Yale, probably for some supply purposes, I'd say.
That's the first
There's a
death of the
possibility
match.
Chris and Jingash could collaborate and take out Bank if he makes a move. Double headshots or something like that.
And Ansetix still at that tree. It's not a really good spot, especially now that there's 3 people who can get him.
Interspline's also pretty far back. You know, Ansetix and Interspline could try and push together to take out Chris or get behind Jingash, but that would be pretty difficult considering the terrain.
Yeah, and they definitely have to consider a monkey. And Owen is all the way to the left.
Owen is waiting for Antiseptic there to peek, but he's not peeking, holding his ground.
Oh, it is smart. He's not in the best position.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to get shot by 2 people at once.
Yeah, and Ansetix really has nowhere to go. He's being aimed at by both Monkey and Owen, so he can't really have any movement at all without being shot.
If he moves back a bit, maybe.
I think
in
he
the
could make
tree.
it to the tree back there.
Yeah, but then
Yeah,
Chris
I
has
agree.
Possibly.
eye on him.
No doubt he'd be at least shot once, though, by Monkey, who looks to be taking a little bit of a left.
Oh, and
but
Ansetix.
no, just trying to bait, I believe.
It would be smart. I mean, if Monkey could get possibly killed, Ansetix probably die first.
Conceptually actually made it away from the tent now.
Oh, wow. Yeah, he's definitely would call that a better position for his case, especially now that he has a higher chance of being able to see jingash.
I wonder if it gets... Oh, never mind. modernRexX would definitely should kill him.
Oh, and Ansetix taking damage again, being shot by those guys in the town.
Yeah.
The thing about Conceptually's place is that he moved up from the tent, so he's closer to modernRexX, and now jingash could have an angle on him that's easier.
Monkey is. Oh, never mind.
Looks like Conception is going to try to hit Jingash here. If he can make the shot, I don't think he has that much line of sight there.
Yeah, he didn't bother shooting there. I was gonna say maybe if it gets to the other side of the house, but I would
Yeah.
most definitely get him killed.
I think he would also get killed if he tried to jump up onto that roof, because then modernRexX would just try and take him from the left. Oh, he's being hit. Oh,
Yep,
down
by
to red
red.
by Jingash. Definitely Jingash there.
Didn't even get a hit in on Jingash. And he's running back.
Yeah, if he took a run all the way to or over to Brown. Yeah, it looks like he's gonna go back to that milli tent there to get blood and
When he was
materials.
running there, I really thought he was about to get shot.
Yeah, modernRexX still in the same position he was in earlier, with conceptually being at the tent and him being in that complex. Although I don't think conceptually is going to peak as religiously as he was before, because now they're down a member and they have to kind of play it a little safer.
Intersplinee, he also has his eyes on Jingash there. Can't shoot him either way.
Yeah, if Jingash were to peak, I think Bank could, collaborate with his conceptually teammate over there, and then they could try and get shots. But there's not much really they can do with the rock being in their way.
Yep,
Yeah,
conceptually starting to peak.
Ansetix is running back.
Oh, jingash.
He ran back to the tree, but now he's running back towards Trinity.
Jingash gets a shot conceptually as he peeks out.
Intersplinee has been at that tree the entire time. I don't think he's been doing that much damage.
Well, it seems like he was
I don't-
AFK. Well,
Yeah, I don't anticipate him moving too much because I know for a fact he's gonna get shot if he tries to. Jingash kind of has the whole area locked down with those snipes. Though he could push back to help out Ansetix and kind of hold that area down.
oh, and Ansetix actually got to move back, and he's making some steps forward.
Yeah, I wonder what he's gonna do now.
It's definitely good to see the community come together to watch the stream today. 90 viewers at the moment.
Yeah, even with delay.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of people holding the same positions. Not much movement right now, except for Ansetix is trying to make a decision. I don't know why he's trying to.
Oh,
I don't know why he's sitting there, because
I think could have been shot there by Jingash, but he luckily wasn't. That would have been another blood bag he had to use.
dodge those shots like the Matrix.
if Ansetix knew the general.
Oh, it looks like
what
Banks can.
happened-
Oh, Banks shot
Oh,
once by
man.
modernRexX, was it?
Yeah, I think
yeah,
so.
it was.
Having to use another blood bag, man.
Oh, he
His head is kind of showing there. Yep,
Uh-oh,
there we
wait.
go.
So I guess Bank took Conceptually's spot. Let's see if he can do better than Conceptually did.
Yeah, he's actually getting some shots on.
Wow.
On
Yeah,
Rex.
Bank taking modern down to yellow, very low yellow actually.
Really
One more
using
shot
those
he-
windows.
Could have been down.
Definitely using the windows to his advantage. Especially with the Mark 17 too.
Yeah, as we were talking about earlier, the M14 is pretty overused in these battles, and he's using the MK17 kind of defying the common gun in this battle. So if it does get down to CQC, he's going to have the upper advantage from the start.
But it's definitely nice to see him using something else.
Absolutely.
modernRexX peeking at bank, getting a shot off, not hitting. Yeah, Chris is definitely their supply person. Drop some food and drink back there and healing supplies.
Well, Jinkash just got shot.
He seems to be dropping blood bags back there for maybe his own use in the future.
Man, it's a good thing you can't entrench your blood bags.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
would be a very different battle if that were the case.
Wow, Chris hitting all of those zombie shots. Very impressive.
Can't believe I missed it. Oh, he missed that
Yeah,
one.
wow, yep, headshots on all of those zombies there. Let's see what he does to the crawler. Wow.
Turns around.
Oh, dude. Behind
just
him.
gonna
Oh, I
leave
don't
him.
know if he sees
Oh,
him.
Bank getting
Oh, modern
shot.
Rex taking shots now.
Ooh,
Oh,
Bank
Bank is
low.
Oh,
really
Bank
low.
all the
That
way
was-
down to red.
I was too busy paying attention to the zombie kills.
Yeah, the zombie kills were.
It was exciting.
They were pretty exciting.
Yeah, there
luckily.
wasn't really much action going on before then, so I don't blame you.
Oh, Bank is starting to move back. Conceptually, he's moving a little bit to the right towards the bar now. Closing the doors.
Looks like Conception is going to try and get on top of that barn. Having trouble on that door, though.
And if they time it right, modernRexX could actually get down. By conceptually from the spy, you would just have to really be careful of Jingash.
Yeah, it definitely seems that Conceptionally and Bank have switched positions now. And they're both targeting modern Rex at this point in time.
I'm a bit confused what Chris is doing right now because I feel like he's just so bored that nothing's happening and he's just walking around looking for stuff.
Antiseptic getting
Ansetix was
shot.
taken down. Yep.
Conception is peeking on the roof for modernRexX.
Yeah, it was a big kind of reveal for him though. If he had been shot in the chest or the head there, he could have been down. Yeah, I don't really see Conceptionally and Bank moving out of this town anytime soon. I think they're gonna hold this spot for the rest of the match, if that.
Bank taking a hit.
An arm shot from the looks of it, or leg.
Yeah, that could be critical though to the overall progression of this match. If Jingash continually hits those shots on him and he has to use blood bags every single time he's getting hit, he's gonna eventually be deprived of blood bags to the point where he's not gonna be able to blood bag up anymore, and that's when they're gonna make their push. Yeah, it's a perfect example there. Bank just got hit in the arm in the tent and had to use another blood bag. Just another example of how important resource allocation is to these matches.
Yeah, I really don't think he should have used the blood bag there.
Yeah, I mean, if he had Vitality perk, oh, Bank taking a headshot there
Yep.
from modernRexX.
Using another blood bag. Thankfully, the tent.
Yeah, like I was about to say, they do have a tent in that village, but there's not a guarantee they're gonna keep getting replenishing, blood bags, maybe 2 or 3 per respawn or per loot drop, but that's not enough to sustain them for too long.
Yeah, and the loot's gonna be turned off eventually.
Yeah. I wonder if Chris is actually taking a time value with the loot he dropped, but it doesn't despawn.
That really sucked for them if that happened.
Yeah, Ansetix again taking shots, but I believe when he drops those on the ground, Chris, you think he has a 5-minute time delay on that. So if he doesn't get back to him within 5 minutes and pick him up and drop him down, they are going to despawn. So he has to stay back and pay attention to that.
If they had a crate or something, that'd be cool. Oh, conceptually.
Conceptionally.
modernRexX carrying. Where's Jingod at? Where's
It's funny
Jingod?
because Conceptionally and Bank are taking a lot of damage, but at least they're kind of trying to move around and try to find a way in. I mean, because the three modernRexX, Jingash, and Chris have kind of been sitting there, and all they really have to do is sit there because they have the advantage in their current positions.
I mean, Intersplinee and Ansetix have been in basically the same spots for the entire game, except for when
There's
Ansetix
been very
went
little
back
movement
in.
out of anyone the entire match, or out of everyone the entire match. So I think they're going to try and hold this for as long as possible because it's effective. Yeah, definitely from Jingash's point of view, because he can snipe them in that town.
Especially with how empty the middle of the map is, they really can't move forward without putting a danger to themselves.
Oh,
Jingod
Bank
shooting
taken down to red.
Bank.
Wow.
And modernRexX as well, maybe. Might have been shooting them.
Bank.
Like I was saying, this, they're gonna have to keep using their blood bags every time that happens, and if that keeps happening, they're gonna be drained to the point where they can't use their blood bags anymore. And at that point, they're just gonna have to wait it out and get Jingash and them to come down, try them CQC.
Yeah, they're not even gonna peek if they run out of blood bags, so.
Yeah, exactly. It definitely feels like what FM6 is hoping for.
That was an excellent placement of the campfire there.
Jingash shooting
Bank.
Bank.
Bank
Down to
taken
red
down
again.
to red again.
Just thinking he could use
Was
the
modernRexX
campfire
helping
as
him out?
cover. Man, that was a pretty poor decision because Bank tried to use it as cover to shoot someone else, but he got his own shots blocked by the hitbox of the campfire.
Seems like Termination Squad is taking a lot of the damage in this match, and you can tell that they've wasted a lot of supplies healing up.
Yeah.
So
I mean, the two of them
FM6
are
definitely
really,
has the advantage,
And
especially
they're
with
down a
the-
member as well,
yeah,
so
down a member.
I mean, they're moving around a lot, the two of them, while the other two are kind of just sitting at the trees.
yeah, I'm not really worried about Intersplinee or Antiseptic tank.
Antiseptic.
It's just crazy to see that oChippy was taken out so quickly at the beginning of the match compared to how it's been since.
Yeah, well, that's because oChippy made a pretty bad decision trying to get on the roof without thinking if people were on his right.
Yeah, definitely.
'Cause that was one of those roofs where you either go on one side or the other, and well, actually, I guess all roofs are like that, but towards left and right instead of front and back.
I have to say, I bet it's an interesting chat going on, discussion in conceptually in Banks chat if they're using any kind of team communication like Discord or TeamSpeak.
I'm pretty sure they were
Probably,
using Skype.
Okay, yeah, well, if they're trying to talk about what they're going to do, they're going to have to try and come up with a plan pretty quickly because what they've been talking about so far, it doesn't look like it's been working out so well. So
Hopefully, this
Yeah.
fog will, up the game a little bit more because they can't really see people anymore.
The last match,
Yeah,
we
the
saw
fog
Termination
coming in.
Squad being
Oh,
very
yes.
aggressive.
Owensets just got flying a little bit to the right.
yeah, I've been seeing that a lot recently. If you try and get on top of those roofs, they're very dangerous. You can get flung up in the air and die just like that, and it's completely not up to anyone else. It's just you being on that roof. So I've only seen that bug so far in Reimagine, but I guess that's a perfect example. It can happen in Reborn as well.
It's been happening for years, I swear.
It's probably just due to Roblox's engine and physics.
Yeah, definitely.
I wonder who's gonna run out of food and water first.
Yeah, I remember that happened in ARCL season 1. That was basically what
Yeah,
caused
Soda
them to go
Squad.
down so fast. Yep.
Pizza Squad or Soda Squad?
No, it's Pizza Squad that took the picture.
And they
Yeah.
also, the one guy died of thirst.
Oh.
Oop.
Jingash taking damage, as well as Bank. Who was the person who got flung from the school that one time?
Uh,
Oh, I remember that.
That was in.
That was a D3 member.
I thought. Oh wait, from the school. Oh, from the school, yeah.
Yeah, and Hark.
I remember in Soda Squad, I think it was Jarl Soda was like on the roof or something, and he got flung off into the open, and he died. And they shortly after that they lost.
No, I
yeah,
remember.
it's just unfortunate.
I remember Jarl Soda, like,
Oh,
Intersplinee
surprise.
taking shots down to yellow now.
Finally,
Jarl
he's
Soda
gonna
ran
go-
out of drink, and he had to rush. And people over at the complex in between
Oh,
Vernal
Intersplinee
and
again
prison.
taking shots. He's gonna be down on blood bags soon.
Actually, I think he's only used. I think that's his second blood bag he used because he's been behind that tree with a little sliver of health missing the entire time. So he's actually.
You're
finally
right. I
starting
do
to use it.
remember him basically being in that position for most of the match, like at 75%. And that's a good call by him not to use the blood bags until he really needed to.
But at least he's repositioning himself finally. Chris is using painkillers, trying to get up towards where Jingash is instead of the hill.
We could see dual snipes here.
Oh,
Oh, he also has food he's given to Jingash.
He actually
That was
cooked
the
some meat.
Jingash was running out of supplies, most likely. Chris is definitely the supply runner.
Yep. I think that's his role from the very beginning. Bang, taken down to red just like that. Had to run back to the bottom of the roof.
Bank is taken down to red a lot.
Yeah, it seems he's putting himself in a position where he's constantly getting sniped by Jingash. He may need to rethink his strategy here.
modernRexX is
As
kind of moving his position.
as
Actually-
YOLO_SS said in the chat, Bank's inventory is 90% blood bags, which actually might kind of seem like that might be true.
Yeah, with 2 mags or something like that.
How many
I wouldn't
spaces
doubt
does a
it. I
military
mean,
bag have?
he's been taking a lot of shots there, and he doesn't really need to make any runs to get blood bags anymore, it seems. I haven't seen any movement out of Conceptually for the past maybe 5 minutes. He's been behind that crate for a while now, maybe AFKing or well, now he is. I don't know what he's doing though.
Yeah, who's he trying to shoot at there?
Yeah.
I guess he's just making sure no FM6
Yeah,
members are
the
over there.
the fog is definitely gonna cause some discussion between them, trying to figure out if anyone's trying to take that flank. We know Chris is the one who's running supplies to everybody, and if he were to surprise them by taking a long left flank, that would be definitely something that could be bad for Conceptually, since they're both revealed, Bank and Conceptually there.
I'd say that this is effectively a 2v2 right now. With
Definitely.
Intersplinee, Antiseptic, Chris, all hanging back. And Oncess and Monkey too. I don't know what they're doing right now that Intersplinee has ran away to Trinity. You have Matto there, it seems.
Jingash is trying to head glitch
Not,
right now and distract, really. I think he's trying to get Bank to pop again so that way he can get more shots on him, deprive his supplies.
Like I said, I think it would be a really good idea if modernRexX and Bank could snipe a Termination Squad member at the same time. I don't know if that's what they've been doing or not, but it would definitely be effective.
Well, I'm gonna be right back.
Conceptually, he's going around the map wall. He's run away from Bank. Is Bank gonna do the same here?
You're right, yeah. I think he's going to take advantage of the fog and try and run that long flank instead of Termination. Instead of FM6 doing that. This actually could be an advantage for Conceptually in his team, because they might be able to take out some of the players over there, like the ones that are getting in the way of them moving up.
Yeah, and if they didn't see him run away, then they might still think he's there.
Absolutely. I think that's going to be their kind of thought process here. Conceptually pulling into a tree now, I guess, to try and stay out of view.
Yeah, Conceptually and Intersplinee is gonna hang out there, and what is Conceptually gonna do?
No idea, considering he's kind of leaving Bank on his own now. So if Bank ends up dying, that's going to be that could work in their favor in a sense. Maybe if Jingash tries to move up and fight Conceptually when Conceptually is actually up top, and then could get shots on him, or it could also play in a very bad kind of way. They could be forced to move back into Trinity and then continually snipe from the trees moving up.
I think it's a bad idea they're all there. I mean, I think they should move up a little bit, right? Like, what's stopping them?
This fog is probably the most helpful thing in this battle so far. It's allowing for visibility to go down, which means movement can increase.
But right now, Intersplinee, Conceptually, and Ansetix, they're all there and they're effectively useless since they're way too far out. They're way too far away from their teammates. Their teammate, Bank. He's the only one in the heart of the map right now.
Yeah, I'm definitely thinking Termination Squad's approach to this is very different from FM6, as we have definitive roles out of examples like Chris, who is the resource gatherer, and Jingash, who is the basically sniper of the match. He's moving maybe 3 feet in total, back and forth, just getting shots on Bank and everyone else over there, which maybe he's thinking conceptually is also there still because of the fog. But it's a critical spot he's in.
Doubling up.
Any
What are you doing?
developments happen?
Yep. Nope. We have seen conceptually move up to the right. He's taken a flank towards an Intersplinee, and we guess to either assist him or just try and confuse FM6. Conceptually moved all the way into Trinity at this point, looking for supplies. Looks
Gonna have to
like
bring him back to bank.
Yeah, it looks like Ansetix is doing the same thing. Maybe looking for ammo? I don't know. From what I've seen in the past, most squads just load up on drums and blood bags, and that's their approach to every match. So I don't know if they're looking for food or what.
Well, it sucks for them in this case because Trinity definitely is an AL, so it's going to be harder for them to find stuff.
Yeah. Looks like Chris is still, Chris is doing the same thing we were talking about earlier, just kind of hogging those supplies and making sure everyone's good on food and drinks, and also dropping them whenever needed. But he has a definite role in this case, and he is supplying FM6 with everything they need to continue this match until they probably win if they keep doing this.
Heading over to jingash.
Yep, refueling jingash again. Chris is playing definitely an important role here. Oh, also giving another blood bag to jingash, who I haven't seen take too much damage, but
And a magazine.
yeah. Also,
I think he just dropped that to pick it up.
yeah.
Probably.
I don't think Chris would get that lucky and find another drum for him, but if that were the case, were to be. Oh, it looks like Chris is kind of storage as well. So anything extra that he doesn't need, it looks like jingash is given to Chris so that way he can hold on. I really don't think it's a good play to leave Bank on his own over there, though, because if jingash gets that lucky shot and ends up taking out Bank, then it's just a matter of pushing into Trinity, and they basically have complete control of the map at that point.
Not to mention their bank needs food or water.
Yeah, absolutely.
Bank is the only thing holding FM6 back right now.
Yep.
Conceptually,
Bank.
actually got shot.
Yeah, I just saw that, actually. Looks like he's back at that tree, gonna be fighting against maybe
Monkey and Owen
Monkey?
says.
Yeah, it looks like Monkey's gonna be shooting at him. Yep.
I'm almost sure they think that that's Ansetix instead.
I bet. I think they're trying to confuse FM6 now.
But I mean, if conceptually is a better shot than Ansetix, this could definitely work out for them.
Fortunately, the fog is very, very close. So, conceptually, I actually can't see Owens or Key from Bodyton.
Yeah, there has been no movement out of Owen, Sess, and Monkey for most of this match as well. It looks like they're trying to do a kind of swing around approach where there's no chance that Termination Squad could do anything that they can't anticipate because they have eyes pretty much everywhere on all the players that are there. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking this match is going to be more time consuming than anything we've seen in the past. Well, most of the battles we've seen in the past that consist of CQC as a priority.
I hope it isn't that long.
Yeah.
What was that one match that was really long? I forget.
Not quite sure, but I do remember all the matches where food and drinks were basically the only thing killing players was making those matches extremely long, and that's what we're seeing in this case. So I'm really hoping that doesn't, I really hope some action comes out of this
Yeah,
from either side, FM6 or Termination.
Ansetix just completely gave his position away by attracting a zombie to him.
Who did?
Ansetix.
Oh, yep, Jingash is now going to have eyes on him.
Yeah, he shot at Jingash, but it didn't hit.
Yeah, communication is really critical in these kind of situations where you need to let everyone know where you're going to be and how to work as a team to make sure that the other team doesn't get oh, Jinkash took a shot from
Yeah, he
Ansetix,
actually got one shot.
Unfortunately, it wasn't that much, and Chris is supplying him constantly with blood bags, so there's not too much to be hurt there. But Jingash is definitely knows where Ansetix is now. He's going to be aware of it. So it looks like Bank and Ansetix are going to be the only ones holding back FM6 now. So you guys were saying earlier about how eventually spawning will be turned off to prevent the battle going on any further. Can you elaborate on that?
Well, it's kind of arbitrarily chosen. Once we feel like it's been getting too long, we just turn the loot rarity down, and then it would eventually stop spawning.
Gotcha. Okay, so at
I
that
think
point,
that-
the battle will probably take a more interesting turn to it and more action-oriented.
I think that we might be approaching that time, honestly.
I say you should just do it, to be honest.
We're about 45 minutes in, right?
Yeah, it's gonna take a while
And
for
only
it to
one
take
player
effect.
is down, so
Yep, I would.
it's going to be critical to that's pretty much only going to affect Chris in this case, who is basically living off those supplies and running them to players. So we're going to see him actually take a more attacking position in the battle once that happens, and then we're probably also going to see the other team begin to start acting more defensively because they're going to have no access to extra blood bags and extra food and that sort of thing. So I think it would be a good thing overall.
Luke, tell me when you do it.
You can do it.
I can do it. Okay.
Once it happens, though, Chris is gonna have to take part in the offensive there.
Absolutely. Yeah, like I was just saying, I think he's going to have to either move up with Jingash or take his own area and try and maybe start making a push. It seems that they're up on the advantage, so Jingash might try and play that kind of scenario, but it really depends on how Bank and his team react when the supply line gets cut off. At this point, we just crossed the barrier over 99 viewers. We're now at 104 viewers. Thanks again to everyone who's watching the stream.
You guys are great. You guys are great people.
Yeah, honestly, events like this are really great for Apocalypse Rising. They bring so much to the game. They bring new players who get interested when they see it on the Twitch, and it's just overall a really good thing for Apocalypse Rising, and it gets players motivated to be competitive and establish themselves in the community to do events like this.
For sure, I definitely agree with you there. And we actually have some great community participation in the Twitch chat
Absolutely.
right now.
I think Ansetix almost going to red there. He just got hit 3 times by Jingash. It looks like once in the chest, or twice in the chest, and maybe once in the arm.
Let's see, we have like great commenters such as Skillstorm the Sniper, who says, "Jarl, you suck. Get roasted."
The stream used to had 3,000 viewers in season 1.
That's because Roblox
3,000
existed.
3,000 viewers. Those are the good old days when Roblox hosted it.
Yeah, I believe back then Roblox had it on their site. They were displaying a banner on their site, getting people to come over. But even on our own, 112 viewers is definitely something to be proud of.
Definitely Chris with the highest KDR of the match with all those zombies he's killed.
Yeah, he's actually doing an incredible job. Look at that. Ooh,
Watch someone get
okay.
killed
Oh,
while
wow.
we're spectating him.
Wow.
Yeah, currently looking at Chris here with the eventful zombie killing. This is the only action we've seen 20 minutes.
And modernRexX is getting shot, as I expected.
Alrighty. I think the M14 being the Ansetix being shot twice by modernRexX. It seems as though the M14, I'd have to say, in my experience, is the most prevalent weapon for squad battles that I've seen.
Yep.
On
And-
Reborn, at least.
Yeah, at least on Reborn, and I've seen a lot in Reimagined as well. I know there's a big craze going on with ADS spraying, and people like to get up close and then just spray down using the M14 in that with an ACOG or a SUSAT or something of that, and you can do some real damage like that. It kind of negates what most people have been doing in the past with the whole CQC craze that was going on the last couple months, where people would go crazy with the PPSH and all that.
I think it's always better to be in long range and not CQC, because CQC, you don't really know what's going to happen.
CQC is very unpredictable, and matches are effectively nulled out. The other team is basically brought down to their knees whenever 3 or 4 players are taken down by a PPSH or, someone who gets up close and just completely annihilates the standings. Ansetix again. Oh, Ansetix
Yikes.
brought all the way down to red there. That could have been terrible. He really needs to figure out where modernRexX is. Man, Modern really needs to clutch here. That's his 3rd time he's gotten Ansetix down that far, and he is doing a great job at it. Jingash needs to correlate with him as well, and also be in position to where if Ansetix jumps to the other side, he can get that last shot on him and bring him down, and that would be a major blow to this match. At least for
That would be an amazing play as well.
Termination.
I think it's always fun when you're shooting someone, like when your teammate is shooting someone and then they go to the other side and then you get to kill them.
Exactly. There's probably going to be, if that does happen, there's probably going to be, modernRexX going to be, you stole my kill, and that sort of thing.
Yeah.
There's no I in team.
Exactly.
That's right, Luke.
Yeah, actually, selfishness and that sort of thing can really bring an end to a squad if that becomes the case. So it's really important to have good leadership and good overall team bonding experience throughout all their battles and everything like that, and chemistry overall. Looks like Modern and Jingash maybe trying to set something up where they can get that last snipe on Ansetix. It looks Bank is also moving back towards Ansetix, maybe to try and Jingash is ready to snipe Bank whenever he makes a move here.
Monkey was actually in Yale, but now he's moving back towards Owen. Oh, now he's gonna meet up with Chris here. Monkey got the supplies for Chris this time around.
Yeah, I think it's definitely going to be important. Oh, Bank getting
Oh.
sniped there once.
Once again by Modern.
Looks like three members of. Oh, look at that. The fog is now down and conceptually. Oh, yep. Jingash immediately spotted Intersplinee moving up. It looks like all 4 members. Is that going to be all 4 members of Termination Squad going into that small town there?
Yeah, it
Except
is.
for Conception.
Wow,
Conceptually hanging
taking
back.
that outside tree. This is going to be very interesting because this means nothing is holding back Jingash and the FM6 guys.
I mean, it's not like the teams have both been conservative this entire match, so I don't think that they're gonna try to do anything special. Monkey obviously still thinks that someone's there.
Oh, Jingash taken down to red. This is the first time, I think, maybe first or second time in this battle that he's actually been brought down that far. I think this is an effort to get everybody from FM's or everybody from Termination Squad on board, so that way they can take out Jingash, who seems to be the main kind of main player for FM6 here.
I think it could backfire for them though, because what about Owen, Chris, and Monkey?
Oh, conceptually taken down just like
Jingash.
that by Jingash.
And he was
Taking
trying
shots
to
from the
make it
hill,
to
that was-
complex.
That
Seems-
was what I was afraid of. This is not good for the Termination guys. That
Yeah,
push
this is gonna
was-
backfire for them.
I completely think this will. I mean, when you move up that close and get so contained there. Oh, Bank could get taken out here. Jingash is really playing the major role in this
I'd
battle.
really like to see a comeback here, but I don't know if it's gonna be possible if they're all in the
I
same
would as well, but
complex.
in their current position, they're kind of put in a bad spot. Intersplinee and Bank are trying to hold down that town there, and I would it be Ansetix? Ansetix is trying to, I guess, avoid modernRexX being able to take shots on him anymore, but they're in a really bad spot. Looks like Bank
Oh, he's C4 in the
used
building there.
painkillers. Oh yeah.
Nice.
I think we need to see Owen, Chris, and Monkey move
Oh,
up here.
Ansetix again taking a small
Intersplinee.
bit of health there.
This
And
is
there's
not the
line
best
as well.
position to be in right now.
They're really frantic right now.
Yeah, I think Bank and Intersplinee are basically preparing for a CQC type battle because Bank taken out just
yeah.
like that.
Right.
Oh
Wow,
my
this is-
gosh.
And did not make.
This is not good at all for the Termination Squad. They brought themselves in thinking it was a good idea and saw the immediate turn of events that they didn't anticipate happening. Ansetix using painkillers now might get a shot by Jingash.
You know,
Look
this
at that
this is all because of the series of blunders. I mean, Bank went out in the open.
Yep.
oChippy just got killed
Wow.
early on. in the match.
Termination reduced to 2 players now. This is a 5v2, something we really didn't expect in a battle.
Modern
that was
taking
more or
another
less-
half.
Yep, modernRexX taking shots now. In a battle where nothing really happened the entire time except for coming up on the conclusion here. This is definitely a surprise to everyone.
And to note, FM6 didn't even need Owen or Chris or Monkey.
Yeah. Oh,
Intersplinee
Intersplinee
taking
getting
damage.
shot again by modernRexX.
I thought they
This is
would at
not
least
good
wait
at
for any of
all.
those 3 people.
It looks as though FM6 really could try and push up on them if they, if Intersplinee gets taken out here and Ansetix the same. Oh, Chris almost
Get him,
taken out here.
Get him.
Come on.
Damn.
This needs to be a comeback. Oh,
That needed to be a kill there. That had to be a kill. I don't think that Termination
Yeah, it was
Squad
make or
has
break.
enough.
yeah. Termination could have made the comeback there, but I think the reason why they stopped was Jingash starting to make an appearance again and prevented them from taking out his player.
Yeah, Intersplinee couldn't finish. the
Jingash
job.
with the
Jingash.
save.
I do have to say, though, that was the closest thing we've seen from Termination Squad the entire match. I think the closest kill. Ansetix is doing his best to remain not too visible. Looks like Chris is finally taking an offensive approach to this battle. Looks like he's going to try and get shots on Ansetix.
I don't know what Owen's doing there. I think they should all just move up. They don't really have much to lose.
Yeah. Even if one player goes down, they're still up too. So I think this is going to be Interspline again, taking another shot down to red. Like I
Jeez.
said, this is
He has to be
going
low.
to be the drain scenario I'm talking about. I think he's probably got maybe 1 or 2 blood bags left, and he's gonna have to remain in that corner as long as possible.
And that is a very good building to be against the L-shaped with the little.
That is unless Owen or someone else makes a flank around the left, and
Yeah.
he's gonna be completely visible from behind that tent. I mean, it's really not a good area for him to be in if they do that. But at the moment, he's really in a good spot.
By the way, modernRexX says Luke check Skype in the chat.
All right.
All right, got it.
Chris
Oh,
definitely
modern
should
Interspline taking shots by modernRexX, but modernRexX going down to half health. It looks like. I think this could be the change of approach from Interspline. I think he's going to be being on his defense, but also trying to get as many shots as possible without being too out in the open. The only problem is this could very well be a distraction by modern.
Matt, kick conceptually, please. Thanks. Like really though, what is Termination Squad gonna do at this point if those FM6 members move up? Actually, Interspline getting 2 hits on Monkey. Oh! Septic tank getting taken out. What was that? Who was that even by? Oh, modernRexX getting a rapid snipe, taking down the very low red health, going back into cover. Interspline the last player alive. I think they're gonna close in on him. modernRexX is gonna. Oh, he's gonna peek very heavily. Interspline could get modernRexX here. Interspline. One more hit, one more hit. And they take out Interspline. And that's it, folks. FM6 versus Termination Squad. 5-0 win by FM6. Now they're all running up towards modernRexX, the hero of this battle.
Ganator.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go.
Yeah, it looks like Luke's back in here. It looks like that final push by modernRexX was enough to take out Interspline, and looks like Chris got right behind, and looks like they're having a friendly battle at the moment. But the dub taken by FM6 against Termination Squad, that was definitely something we didn't anticipate for most of the battle. But when they locked themselves down in that town there, they were pretty much done for from the beginning.
Yeah, they lined themselves up for this slaughter there.
Yeah,
When they all rush into the town.
Unfortunately, I really wanted Interspline to take back, modernRexX at the very least, but he wasn't able to get that, and unfortunately, that was the end of the battle from there on out.
I mean, if you don't have the skill set to shoot rapidly in kind of medium range ADS, then you have to take your shots slowly. And I think that if Interspline took his shot slowly there, he would have at least gotten a kill Or maybe
Absolutely. I mean,
Whether-
with Chris flanking up from behind, he was in no position to try and move back at all. So I think
Yeah.
he made that final push outward. And when he exposed himself like that, an excellent play by modernRexX. He was able to get that last shot, even maintaining himself while being on red, which many people find hard to do. But he was able to clutch it and take it out on Intersplinee.
Yeah.
So very quick conclusion to the match. We didn't see any CQC really, but it was just long range disaster out of
Yep.
Termination.
Yeah, and what a sad, sad death at the end. Chris died by zombies.
Absolutely.
Alright, everyone. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, thank
Join
you
us
for
tomorrow
watching.
at the same time, 2 p.m.
Thanks everybody for tuning in to ARCL. Make sure to support Apocalypse Rising. Go ahead and go play whenever you can. Very fun game. And tune in tomorrow at 2 p.m. I believe Eastern time for the next battle.
That's correct.
Thank you guys.